What up, Sonic Squad? Welcome back to the Arcturus channel, where today I have a different non-Sonic video related for you guys. Okay, I can't speak the English language. This is going to be a more laid-back video. I'm just going to talk about, my top 10 favorite songs right now. It's unscripted. I got some Minecraft footage from me and my friends playing Bed Wars in the background. So if that interests you, you can watch it. Just definitely stick around though, because I think I got some pretty good songs. So starting off at number 10, I have to put. So at number 10, I have the song "Another Winter" by Anamanaguchi. It's in the Scott Pilgrim versus the World game. I just really like the sound and feel of it. The chip tune kind of pixely thing. I forget what it's called, mixed with the actual guitars and the melody. It definitely feels really nice, and it honestly gives a really nice feel to the setting of the first Scott Pilgrim book because it is for Scott just another winter. However, everything is about to change for him. No spoilers here though. Honestly, really like this song. I listen to it a lot when I'm on a bus or a long car ride. It's kind of chill. I also listen to it when I'm playing Minecraft, some stuff like that. It's definitely in my top 10 right now. But it's bottom 10 because, as you'll see, the songs get just better from here, man. Now, at number 9, I gotta put Step in Time from Mary Poppins, specifically the Australian recording. I don't know why, but the British Mary Poppins just doesn't sound as excited to be there or to be Mary Poppins as the Australian cast does. If you listen to them back to back, you might see what I'm talking about. I don't know if you will, because I showed it to my friends. They have no idea what I'm saying. But yeah, it's definitely one of my favorite tracks from Mary Poppins. It's easily the peppiest song, right next to Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Yeah, my school just came off from doing a Mary Poppins musical, so it's kind of stuck in my head. It does make me a little sad when I listen to it, but it's an absolute bop. It's pretty cool. That's why it's number 9. Moving on. Of course, we have our first Sonic song on the list. Yeah, I gotta throw it up there. Savannah Citadel Day. I'm sorry, it's just an absolute Bach. It's just an absolute bop with the drums, the guitar, and especially the woodwind instruments when they kick in. It is so fire. It really just gives me a great picture of Sonic running, just running all around the Great Plains, Savannah, drifting around corners, making tight turns, running along a tree canopy. Just oh, it's so cool. I like it. I like it a lot. It's honestly one of the best day stage songs from Unleashed. Only below Rooftop Run and maybe Jungle Joyride Day. But this isn't a Sonic Unleashed OST ranking video, which I'll do that if you guys want me to. I will. I know you don't believe me, but I will. Maybe if you guys want it. At number 7, we have Life by Rude Ambition. Now, for the cultured folk out there, you would know that this song is the it's the first ending of Doctor Stone season 1. Now, I just recently finished Doctor Stone season 2 and I watched Doctor Stone Ryuji. I also only pretty recently I actually started watching the anime like a few months ago because I signed up for Crunchyroll because I just really had to be that guy, didn't I? Like uh but yeah, no, when I first heard it, I was like, "Dang, this is really good." It's a pretty chill song. It has a really nice melody, it has a nice beat, the acoustic guitar. It is so frustrating to learn. I can't learn the type of thing. It's like multi chords at the same time and the strumming pattern is it's all I can say is that that guy has a mastery over his instrument, and he puts it to the best use as possible. I would definitely recommend giving it a listen. Next up is the Bowsette remake by the Chalk Eaters. You see, um, the Chalk Eaters are actually my second favorite band. Right now, my favorite band is Pelican Fan Club. They're a Japanese indie band, but this isn't about them right now. The Chalk Eaters were the first band that I ever saw, and I just immediately fell in love with them by their first song. The first song of theirs I saw was the original Bowsette, like a few years ago, and then they kind of I watched their Bethesda one and their Count to Three. They have incredibly good music. They're a Russian band, though I think they do speak a little bit of English. But yeah, the Bowsette song is it's really good. It's really good. It has that like early 2000s kind of like rock to it. It's pretty fun. I would recommend giving it a listen. And since their anniversary just came up, they made a remake of the song. They also made like they gave it like an animated music video and also a like live action music video for the full song. So definitely go check it out. Check them out. They're a really cool band. Second favorite band like of all time. So, yeah. Now we were just talking about Pelican Fan Club. At number 5, I have to put Primary Colors by Pelican Fan Club. For the cultured, once again, you might already know that Primary Color was the second opening of Dr. Stone. It's a Japanese, it's like modern Japanese indie style. It's like yeah, it's pretty good. They played it. I liked it when it was in the opening, but I didn't really think about it that much because I skipped the opening a lot. But spoilers for Doctor Stone season 2, like right now, if you don't want it spoiled, like you have a warning. But yeah, so when Senku and Tsukasa are fighting Hyoga, that's the song that kicks it off. They go ba da ba da ba da ba da ba da ba, and they're like Senku, I can't beat this guy alone. And he's like, well, if you're saying it, it must be right. Let's tag team. We're gonna beat him with science and might. This is exhilarating. Yeah, this is why I have no friends. But yeah, it's a pretty good song. All in all, I would definitely recommend giving it a listen. You're gonna see Pelican Fan Club on the latter half of this video a lot. Next up at number 4 is a more surprising one. This is going to be Lost Valley from Sonic Forces. You see, Sonic Forces was the game that brought me into the series, and I'll talk about that more later in a different video. I don't know when, probably for like a subscriber special milestone, some type beat like that. But so I heard Lost Valley a lot. I also bought Sonic Forces, and it was one of my favorite levels to replay in the game, which is not saying much. But yeah, so I've heard the song a lot, and I don't really like the way it starts out that much. But when you get around the middle part where they go, I really like that part. I really like it. It hits so hard. It hits different, man. You just gotta take my word for it. At number 3, we have Bury the Light by Casey Edwards. It's from Devil May Cry 5. Absolute banger. It's such a good song. It's such a good song, especially when you pair it with the fact that it's just Devil's when it's Virgil's combat song in the base game. Like, just I implore you to look up Devil May Cry 5 Virgil motivated combo. It is the coolest thing you will ever see, and it is that song in the background. It's there for a reason, and you should listen to it right now. At number 2, I have a new venture by I think it's by Sega's Sound Team, but the vocals are by Tahiri Walker. It's honestly a banger song. It's the opening theme of Sonic Rush Adventure, and since it's spring where I live right now and summer's right around the corner, it is definitely the type beat that I want to be rocking to when I'm on my way to like just whatever I'm doing outside, you know what I mean? Like I do baseball. I'm like that song is blasted in the back of my head during baseball practice. It's pretty cool. I honestly like it a lot. And for a song that was conceived for the DS, it hits hard. 4 honorable mentions before we get to the number 1 song. I'm gonna have to say, I don't know. The only thing I know for real, that's like I wouldn't put it in my top 10. I maybe put it in my top 20 for right now, but it's a good song. It's a very good song. I listen to it while I'm doing work at school, and I mean it doesn't help me focus, but it just keeps me distracted from whatever else is going on, so that's pretty good. Second honorable mention would be Life Will Change by Lin from Persona 5. I actually haven't explored the Persona 5 soundtrack because I want to save everything about that game for when I play the game. However, I got curious and I had to check it out, and I do not regret it whatsoever. It's an absolute banger. Lynn did an amazing job on the vocals. Congratulations. Clap, 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 clap. And for our third and final honorable mention, okay, come on. I gotta say One Way Dream. I freaking love that song. That song literally changed my life. Not actually. But it could have. It could have. That was literally my favorite song in December. That was all I could think about. It's not the best track in Sonic Frontiers, but it's definitely up there in like my top 15 songs of like, what I'm feeling right now. So yeah, now we can move on to the number one spot on our definitely not stolen tier list. No one's ever done a top 10 before. Number one is Desire by Pelican Fan Club. The keen-eyed of you, the cultured people, the absolute G's, the real Sonic squad out there, might know that this is the ending of the theme of Fire Force Season 2. And it's such a banger. I think, me personally, this is the best song that Pelican Fan Club, as a band, has ever put out. Like, I've listened to maybe 10, 15 of their tracks. None of them hold a candle to Desire. It is probably going to be when I get my Spotify Wrapped by the end of the year, it's probably going to be my most listened to song of this year, just like how Rooftop Run Classic from Sonic Generations was my most listened to song of last year. I can't stop listening to it. It is never out of my head. It is my favorite song ever right now. Like, literally ever. Their music has inspired me so much, and it's also just really good music. Link in the description for everything. Keep up that momentum. Bye-bye.